lot better.
Let's try that. That's a lot better. So Julie, this is the blanket you want to make.
Yeah.
You want to make a little, maybe baby blanket, tiny for your babies. If you sew it right side out like this, you're going to show the raw edges, and that's fine if that's what you want. If you sew it inside out like this, what you can do is flip it inside out and it hides the edges. Your shirt was sewn inside out. See how these edges are hidden underneath your shirt? And then leave like a 4-inch space where you can take your hand inside and pull it inside out.
You just think not sew right there?
You don't sew right there, and then I'll show you what to do when you get to that part. Can you do that much? Okay. We're gonna be sewers after we're done with this.
It kind of got off the line.
That's okay. You're just gonna use your hands and you're gonna gently persuade it back. I'm gonna have you push your pedal down, and I'm gonna guide it back over. I'm gonna show you how to do that. Very slowly push the pedal down. And I'm gonna guide it back over. See how I'm back over now where I need to be?
That's wavy.
It's wavy, but that's just because you're a beginner. Abby, you gotta put your foot down. That's why it's all zigzaggy. Put your foot down. You're all over the place. There you go. You'll do much straighter now. Keep going. Is that easier?
Mom, one side, the other.
Very good. Okay, pull the corners out. The corners are all scrunched in there. Okay, Abby. Let's take a look here. Your first line was
Bad.
very interesting. That was quite amazing right there, what you did there. But then the last line you did was very straight. Most improved award.
Whoa.
Okay, so let's see.
I didn't sew the hole on it. How do you do that?
Yeah, you don't do it yet.
So you don't do it yet. What we're gonna do is iron it flat, and then you're gonna seam that hole closed. In order to sew, you have to learn how to use a hot iron. Are you two ready to learn how to use a hot iron
Yes.
without burning yourself? Abby, how do you feel about it?
Kind of.
Okay, this is gonna be a very, very simple first lesson. Never, ever, ever touch the hot part to check to see if it's working. Okay, don't ever. If you don't think it's working, figure something else out, but don't check it with your hand. So I want this edge to be pulled out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pull it with my fingers, but I'm making sure the iron is far away. And I'm gonna slowly bring it toward my finger, but then I'm gonna let go and move. And see how that lays nice and flat? I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna make sure this is laid nice and flat too. And if you wanna take a second and look at what you did, put the iron back, and then you can kind of look and make sure your edge is where you wanted it. Okay, so now I'm gonna let you do this edge right here by yourself. And if you get nervous, just put the iron back down and take a minute to breathe. So just put it down on the corner there. That's a good spot to do it, and just let it rest. Just, yeah, let the weight of it do its job. Good. Why don't you get this wrinkle out now? Okay, what I want you to do is on the sewing machine, you're gonna go all the way around, and that'll take care of that hole that we had, remember?
All the way around again?
All the way around. That's how you're going to make it look like a really nice blanket. That's the difference between a cheaply made blanket and a really nice blanket, is the little finishing details all the way around. Okay? You ready? And just let its weight sit there. Just let it be heavy. There you go. Good. You did it. That went a lot better than I thought it would. Do you know how to sew? Have you ever sewn a simple pillow or small tiny blanket? And have you ever ironed before? How old were you when you learned how to use a hot iron for the first time? Let me know. Let it go, she says. She's teaching you how to do it. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Yeah, come in and have a seat. Let's just move these pillows.
Can I do that with this?
Oh yeah, come sit down. You don't need to take anything off or just sit.
Gary, I'm sorry I forgot to give you it last week.
Mom, you are so cute.
It's a little teeny egg, Mom.
What?
It's a little birdie egg.
Oh, that is so cute.
You've seen those before?
No, I haven't even seen them. But
And
haven't fracked yet.
Oh, chocolates. Grandma always knows what to bring.
and this is really special.
This is like a bottomless goodie bag, huh?
Is that a surprise egg? What happens if a frog comes out of it?
No, it's not a frog, it's a bird.
It's not a frog, it's a bird.
I don't know.
Can you give Grandma a big hug and tell her thank you? That's so nice of
Sorry, I
her.
didn't give it to you last Saturday. I just found it.
See, that's okay.
I wrapped, you know what? I wrapped so many presents. I somehow missed that one. I'm sure sorry.
Oh,
I brought you some of my salad.
for Christmas we each got our very own sewing machine with fabric.
Wow.
For you!
Wow,
You're learning how to sew.
And iron.
you each got one?
So proud
Yeah,
of
we each
you.
got a very own sewing machine with a sewing kit, and needles, and like pins and fabric.
You can use that all your life.
That is,
Nolly has a sweet spot for Grandpa Frankie. She sure loves it when you guys come visit.
yeah.
Did
Tries
you
to crawl
like
in my
our
lap.
dog food that we got you
I
for
entertain
Christmas?
everybody up at Bear Lake.
So there's actually a story with the food you got her for Christmas. I hope you're not mad,
It
but
has little baby pumpkins in
I
it.
have to tell you what I did with it.
What?
I went to the school and they have a big recycling center there, and I was dumping cardboard boxes.
Her dog food?
Well, a big black dog, bigger than Nolly, came over and was,
Whenever I want this clothes, can you lock it?
yes, but Mama's talking right now.
What?
This big black dog, bigger than Nolly, came over and was smelling something and she was kind of scaring me. She looked like a dog that had been maybe abandoned and abused. So I took the bag of dog food and I opened it up about 100 feet away from where I was working, so to distract.
So she didn't get any?
So she didn't get it.
I guess we gotta go to the store.
No. You don't need to get her
It's
any more.
really good dog food.
So you didn't get anything for Christmas?
But it made me feel safe, and that dog got food, and I don't think that dog had had food for a long time.
Well, that's good.
Really?
But she needs some of it. Has little pumpkins in it.
The chocolate kisses on.
Yes. Are those for Santa?
No, this is for us as a bedtime snack.
Hey, Mom. Can I please have that Elsa Legos? Please? Because Dad said I could have those.
Well, I don't know if Dad actually said that. I will have to talk to your dad.
Okay. Hey, Dad.
get those. Dad said I could get those Elsa Legos for Christmas Eve. Dad said that.
Well, I know for a fact he didn't actually say that.
When little kids want things that they want for Christmas, they can.
You can want all you want. There's nothing wrong with wanting. And I do appreciate that you're not throwing a tantrum. That means you're growing up just a bit. Give me 5. Thanks. Should we put some kisses in these cookies now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. This one's ready.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, that's an idea. Mom, where's my
Never, ever, ever underestimate the power of making cookies. I just got invited to be on TV. Like, just saying it, I'm getting a little... My absolute favorite show is Studio 5. I've been watching it for years and years and years, and my dream was always to be contacted to like go do a segment on the show about what I never knew because I wasn't really have a niche for anything in particular. But they contacted me and they want me to come and do a segment on empowering moms in their home. 5 things that make that. See, this is why I don't. I'm gonna do this on TV. I'm gonna go. Blah, 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 blah. That won't happen. I believe in myself. Anyway, 5 things that moms can do, or 5 things that I want moms to know that will help them be empowered within their own homes. And one of the things I'm going to try to mention is, if I remember, the power of making cookies on the counter. It's powerful, but you don't see the power immediately. It's not known until years and years later. The love that you connect with your kids when you let them sit on the counter and make cookies. Or pull up a stool for those moms who don't want their kids on the counters. Huh?
Hey, Mom.
Are you always gonna remember the love I have for you because I let you put kisses and chocolate chips in cookies? Say yes.
Yes, but I gotta tell you something.
Okay, what?
Let's make another tunnel of cookies for us. Can I help? What?
Yes, you can help.
Well, the kisses are right here and the
Oh my gosh, you guys, I have loved every minute of today. I have
The kisses are for
loved every
us.
minute of today.
Dad,
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Are you going to open up?